New Africa is rising. It can claim the youngest median population in the world, sitting at around 20 years old, versus the other continents, which sit at over 30. It is the second largest continent in the world as well, and was home to the richest man to have ever lived. The tallest, fastest, and overall biggest land animals are from this beautiful continent. Often overlooked in history, Africa, the home of over 3,000 ethnic groups and over 2,000 languages, deserves more than 10 minutes, so we urge you to use this video as a stepping stone to more advanced topics. Fossils strewn about the African landscape tell researchers all they need to know. We can use these to trace back our human lineage to over 7 million years ago. Our own species, Homo sapiens, would begin to emerge just 350,000 years ago and would undertake a migration, known as the Out of Africa migration, around 50,000 years ago, sending humans all across the globe. The Sahara, once lush and green, would experience a drying period, beginning in 5000 BCE and increasing due to a shift in the Earth's axis around 3500 BCE, eventually becoming a desert. This caused early humans to leave the Sahara and move to the Nile Valley. Before agriculture, the hunter-gatherers would begin to domesticate cattle, the donkey, and goats. The region would eventually become Egypt, and is one of the few areas of the world to have independently developed a writing system. With their first pharaoh taking power around 3100 BCE, Egypt would become one of the longest-lasting civilizations. They would fall to the Achaemenid Empire under the Persians, but soon, in 322 BCE, Alexander the Great, greeted as a liberator, would conquer not only Egypt, but the entire Persian Empire. Egypt would continue under the Greek Ptolemaic dynasty following Alexander's death. During this time, another North African power would come to prominence. They were the Carthaginians, based in Carthage, founded by settlers from Phoenicia, who would come to be known as Punics. These Mediterranean sea traders would rival Rome, and that would be the cause of their ultimate demise, with Rome utterly destroying the North African civilization. Later, with the Roman Empire, that region would be named the province of Africa Proconsularis. Septimius Severus, who was half Punic himself, became the first Roman emperor of African descent. The 1st century CE were marked by the spread of Christianity in Africa in the regions closest to Judea, like Egypt, Nubia, and the Aksumite Empire. In the 600s though, Islam would sweep through North Africa. The Berbers living west of Egypt would convert to the new faith, and it would begin to spread southwards through trade routes. In West Africa, we believe the Mande-speaking peoples to have discovered agriculture independently and created numerous urban centers like Dar-Tashit and Wallata. A bit to the east, Jeno was settled around 300 BCE and grew to be one of the most important urban centers in sub-Saharan Africa. Around present-day Nigeria, in 1500 BCE, the